Archaeologists are stunned by ancient Persian steel discovered in the desert. One of the relics found backdated the advent of the precious type of steel 1,000 years, while crucial manuscripts revealed how an ancient city was the epicenter of that industry. The Persian Empire was, by the 5th century BC, the largest empire in the world had ever seen. Of course, its demise came from ancient Greeks, especially, of course, during the time of Alexander the Great. That was about 330 BC. Now, it became the epicenter of political, cultural, social, and economic development, perhaps one of the most civilized societies of its time. A successful model of centralized bureaucratic administration was forged in the region, as were policies of multiculturalism, complex architecture, road systems, and even an organized postal system. Hundreds of years later, Persia became Islamic and continued its tradition of pitting itself as the mold for modern society, with several technological and economic developments in tow. And as a recent archaeological dig proved, Persia, today known as Iran, even created materials that would not be thought about in the West for another 1,000 years. A study and excavation led by University College London UCL and published in the Journal of Archaeological Science found evidence of chromium steel production in Chahak, southern Iran, dating back to the 11th century. Up until the discovery, it was widely accepted that the practice was a 20th century innovation made in the West. Carrying out a series of digs in 2020, the team also found a number of medieval Persian manuscripts dating from the 12th to the 19th centuries that described Chahak as being the home of a famous steel-producing industry. One of the manuscripts found with precious stones and gems was titled Al-Jamahir fi Marifa al-Jawahir. It was written by the Persian scholar Abu Raih Baham Biruni and proved of particular importance to the researchers, given that it provided the only known written account of crucible steelmaking methods. Our research provides the first evidence of the deliberate addition of a chromium mineral within steel production. We believe this was a Persian phenomenon, said lead author Dr. Rahil Alipour. And she said, this research not only delivers the earliest known evidence for the production of chromium steel dating back as early as the 11th century AD, but also provides a chemical tracer that could aid in the identification of crucible steel artifacts in museums or archaeological collections back to their origin in Chahak or the Chahak tradition. In order to date the relics, the team used radiocarbon datings on a number of charcoal pieces found at the site, eventually dating them to 11th and 12th centuries. Electron microscopy was then used to scan and identify traces of the ore mineral chromite, and from this they were able to determine a mysterious ingredient described in Biruni's manuscript as an essential additive to the process. The researchers believe that the piece marks a distant Persian crucible steelmaking tradition, separate from that which is found in Central Asia. Iran has long offered archaeologists a treasure trove of ancient items. The archaeological site is known as the Burnt City. It was inhabited thousands of years ago, but suddenly abandoned for unknown reasons in 2350 BC. Many relics have been found in the area, including rare figurines of people and animals. And this is on Express UK by Joel Day. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.